Your new Wednesday addiction. Humpin' it with Mello, D83, and the Maestro.
Hello and welcome everyone. The week is almost over. You're halfway there. It's Wednesday, hump day, and you're now humping it with Mello, D83, and the Maestro. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Welcome to another Wednesday, y'all. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. It is the Humpin' It podcast where you know how we do. I ain't even gonna get into it. But yeah, thanks again for your support, your love, your comments, and keep it coming in. We appreciate it, all right? Mello, D83, what's good with y'all, man? How y'all be?
Good.
All right. D83, everything lovely with you, brother?
Doing well. Just
Good.
Can't wait till Friday.
I understand. Even though today was a wonderful holiday, I'm so grateful that we had today as a holiday because I was just not with work today. But that's how it goes. So, yes, indeed. Well, look, we're going to jump right into it. All right? Let's do this thing.
Here comes the starting 5'5" water boy. D83 with the 3 and out segment.
Well, one thing's for sure. It never comes into my headphones that loud. That was amazing. Anyways, once upon a time, I'm sure I recall the Heat being up in this series 3-0. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. However, Boston has made a tremendous. Yeah, I did too, I thought, but Boston has made a tremendous comeback. And now the series is tied 3-3 after Saturday night's game, which was amazing. Amazing. Jimmy Butler gets fouled at the 3-point line, shoots three free throws. Wow, that's tough. Say that 5 times fast. Gets to shoot 3 free throws. makes all 3, which is amazing. Puts the Heat up by 1 point. There's 3 seconds left. Boston calls timeout so they can inbound the ball across half court. They inbound the ball. Smart shoots a 3, misses it. It gets quickly tipped back in by Derek White. Boston wins. I was throwing my pillows.
Goes,
I was punching my bed. And I was crying in the process.
Why? Well, clearly you want the Heat to win. I mean, yes. I see that now.
I went, am I not going to at least get one of the teams I'm rooting for into the finals? This is bullcrap.
Yeah.
So,
you did. Yeah, I remember.
So obviously, for those that don't know, we're
I did tell you
this. And go ahead. You did tell me what?
No, I was going to say I did tell you that that Boston might come back. I did say that last time. I was like, hey, you never know. They might come back and sweep this thing.
And they definitely are the better team, but it's, 3. All you had to do is win 1. They've been dealing with some injuries, but still, 1 game. All you had to do is win 1.
Right.
They could have put me in.
Hey, man.
I could pass some water bottles.
I think it would have been.
What's that?
You do a good job at that, too. You do a good job at that.
Oh, thank you.
You're the starting water boy, right? That's your intro states.
That's right. That's right. I'm almost as big as the big Gatorade containers they have on the sidelines,
Golly.
If the coach wins, don't have me try to lift that up and put it on him. So so tonight they play Game 7. And I'm going to tell you what. Boston's going to win. There's no way they're going to lose Game 7 in Boston. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. So I guess we'll see tonight. We'll see what happens. That's why they play the game.
Right.
Women's college softball tournament started this past weekend, and you got so now what happens is all the teams played. Now you have the Women's College Softball World Series. There's 8 teams, then they go down to 4, then obviously they go down to 2. Oklahoma, of course, is in it again, so we'll see if they win it for a second straight year.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are they probably will. They are just so dominant. So dominant. It's unbelievable what they can do.
Balling.
Yeah. Those young women are absolutely amazing. Tell you what's not amazing though. Again, you know,
I don't follow NBA.
No, yeah. I was gonna say what I don't find amazing is me playing basketball over the weekend as I usually do. I was playing with these young guys, and I'm starting to see. I was starting to see a pattern growing. Every team that I was on lost.
I think it's just a coincidence. Don't even worry about it, man.
Do you think so?
It's just a coincidence.
We won the first one.
That's what we're gonna go with.
Won the first one. Then we switched.
There you go.
Yeah. But
how many points did you have?
I don't know. I think maybe like 4 or 6. I was doing okay. But I get winded really quick. That whole 40 years old thing is showing itself. It's like, yeah,
that's all right, man.
There's no running around for me. And then I played I played on the blacktop court over the weekend again. Saturday night, and played against these young kids, and I played against this one kid before. He's got to be like 15. Blocked my shot. Yeah.
Oh.
Sir, hold on.
Yeah.
You're playing with 15-year-olds.
Yes.
And
I drove through the lane to the hoop. I jumped. He jumped. I didn't jump high enough. And he Matumbo'd my shot. Do you hear me? Kimbe Matumbo'd my shot.
How tall is this guy?
Well, you know, it doesn't take much to be taller than me. You know, let's just be honest here. It doesn't take much to be taller than me.
Yes. I'm just sort of trying to figure out, like, was he like, you know, 4'8", you know?
Oh my gosh.
That's messed up. No. He was at least, you know, 5'8", 5'9", you know. And I'm a strong 5'5". You know, I mean, strong.
He's so more like 5'3".
Depends on what type of shoes I'm wearing.
Sorry.
Yes.
I got you. Well, listen.
Even
most
I busted out
is
laughing.
You did your best.
I guess, but even I busted out laughing. He blocked my shot, and I went down. I went, God dang it. Embarrassing.
Hey, man, it comes with the game. We all been there before.
But I did better against him. I did better against him this time. Last time we played, because this kid can dribble and create his own shot.
Correct.
He was eating me alive the last couple of times we played. This time, he ain't scored no points against me.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So the defense is strong then.
Yeah, but I was one and done. I was gassed. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'll see y'all later. You move? No, let's play one more. No, I'm good. I'm good. Going home. Sweat pouring down my face. I swear I was the only one sweating.
Gosh, man. Hey, listen, I can't talk about you because I certainly can't get out there and do it. So, you know.
I told you, man, you ought to come.
More power to you, man. At least you out there with them, man.
You ought to come out there and catch up with me one morning. You just shoot around.
Yeah, that's about it. Because I'm definitely not running. down
No,
nobody's court.
just shoot around.
Ain't nobody gonna put that on World Star. I ain't gonna be on YouTube. There ain't no way I'm gonna let that happen. No sirree, won't be me.
Oh, you don't want me to dunk on you?
But yeah, that's what's up. I definitely don't have to worry about that, sir. Listen, you come up to my kneecap. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just playing, sir. I apologize.
No, you're not.
Get from my nothing but love, man. Yes, indeed. All right. You know what time it is? Let's get it.
Now it's time for a classically awesome journey to Squareville with Mello.
Take us on a trip.
All right. So we are going on a trip a little bit back into time, about 102 years ago.
I'm sorry? We going back to slavery? I don't want to.
No.
Oh.
Slavery wasn't in 1921.
I understand. It was a joke. Forgive me. Sorry. Bad joke. I get it. Dang. Please proceed, Mel.
Oh, but something of significance did happen on this date, May 31st in 1921. For those that might not have heard of the Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921, it started May 31st through June 2nd. The short of it, in late May of 1921, a Black teenager, Dick Rowland, was falsely accused of assaulting a white woman in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Clashes between Black and white residents of Tulsa spiraled into one of the deadliest of a series of incidents of mass racial violence that convulsed the United States in the early 1900s. And all of these massacres, white mobs destroyed Black communities, property, and lives. So a century later, the people of Tulsa continued to struggle with understanding and repairing this event's legacy. So just a little bit of backstory, or just a little bit of extra information. I'm getting all my facts from the Smithsonian Institute, as well as the Tulsa Historical Society and Museum. Greenwood District, this is where this event occurred, was attacked. Following World War I, Tulsa was recognized nationally for its affluent African American community, known as the Greenwood District. The thriving business district and surrounding residential area was referred to as Black Wall Street.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
In 1921, a series of events nearly destroyed the entire Greenwood area. So a lot of people might not be too familiar with this because it was something that wasn't talked about a lot. Basically,
certainly not taught in history. You know
exactly.
At least in the history that you would typically learn in school.
Because
I never remember hearing about it.
They tried to sweep it under the rug, of course.
Naturally.
So a little bit more information about it. Black Tulsans had every reason to believe that Dick Rowland would be lynched after his arrest. His charges were later dismissed and highly suspect from the start. They had cause to believe that his personal safety, like the defense of themselves and their community, depended on them alone. A hostile group gathered and confronted, worsened. Municipal and county authorities failed to take action to calm and contain the situation.
And what year was that again?
This was 1921.
Yeah. So I mean, yes. Number one, at that time period, the local authorities or federal, who was really going to stop them? Right. That was not a, it was a common thing, right? It was a common theme amongst Black communities then. So, it's crazy that, what I'm saying, destroyed that like that, but nobody was coming to the rescue.
So one of the things that came out of this is in 2001, basically, a commission was created, the Race Riot Commission, and they did research into the events and what led up to these events, trying to get as accurate information as they could as to what happened. What they came to the conclusion of is that nobody really knows what happened except for the people that were involved during this time.
They're all long gone.
Yeah. A lot of, information was passed down through generations, but as we know, sometimes information can be lost when passed down.
Or changed or altered, yeah.
Exactly. But think about it. Over 300 people were killed during this massacre. And, this wasn't the first time that an accusation was lobbied against somebody of color by someone who was Caucasian. And exactly.
I was going to say, that's how it started, right?
Yeah. So, there's investigations into mass graves. There's still a lot of research being done, again, trying to get as accurate facts as they can. They do have documentation. One of the most important pieces that they did get was the American Red Cross was there to help during the time to help clean up and, get people back on their feet after this happened. And a very compassionate Red Cross commissioner left a lot of detail of what he saw and what he had witnessed in the aftermath of this massacre. So that's one thing that, they do have documentation of and trying to put all the pieces together. I will say, thank you, Maurice Willows. He was the commissioner at the time, or the director of the Red Cross. But it's important to learn, not just learn, but know the history, because as you mentioned, Maestro, everything is not taught in school. That's and right. You don't know the true stories until there are other commissions or other means that come out and try to bring this stuff to light. So it's just important to kind of know what happened during this time, and especially on this day, I thought it was important to kind of bring it to light.
Winners write history, man.
Yeah.
Winners write history. So that's how it goes. That's how it's been since the dawn of time, boy. So but that's I learned about that. I think I learned about it in church. That's when I first heard about it. It was a few years ago now, but I started doing my own research on it and just trying to understand what it was, and I've never heard it before. So to my shocking horror, there are some graphic details out there, some graphic accounts, but it is. Honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I had never heard about it until seeing a TikTok. I said the way I heard about the Black Wall Street was a few years ago on TikTok.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because I think I've seen a couple come across that. Yeah. So, yeah, man. See, TikTok is good for something. It is some good stuff on TikTok. I will say that, but sometimes it's not. You just have to be careful. Do your own research.
This is true.
Yeah. So, right on. All right. That's it for us, Mello?
That's it.
All right.
Isn't that depressing enough?
Thank you. Now I'm going to go sit in my corner in the fetal position and cry. Thank you. Let's get it.
先輩、あなたが一緒にいないと
Yes, indeed. All right. So, anime I got for y'all today is a fairly new one. It's really new, actually. It's called The Eminence Shadow, or The Eminence in Shadow. My nephew put me on to this one. I hadn't heard about it, so I think he's a bigger anime weeb than I am, which is hard to believe, but it is the truth. So, yeah, we were on the phone. We were talking about just different animes and stuff. Have we seen this? Have we seen this? And he put me on to this one. So he's all about it. I've watched it. I watched the entire thing. It's one season right now, 20 episodes. And I don't know, you know? So the premise is I think I've mentioned on here before what an isekai anime is. Basically, that is when a character dies and gets transported to another world, basically like reincarnated into another world. It's very popular genre in anime and manga. So there are an absolute ton of anime out there right now. Sometimes it can be a little annoying, but so our main character gets Sid, I believe, gets whisked away after he dies to another world. It's the storyline is a little strange. It's a little hard to keep up with, but he is obsessed with being a background character in an anime. Like his whole thought process and his actions are, he is the ultimate background character. But the truth is, he's really an OP main character. It's a little strange. It's very common, right, in anime, right? But for an anime to reference that in itself, as if it's just a little. But so basically, what he does is he creates this underground organization called Eminence and Shadow, and basically, it's not necessarily like they're fighting for good. They kind of do their own thing, right? So the interesting thing, he's the only male, right? So he's the leader. Everybody else in the group is female. So not only is it an isekai anime, it's also a harem anime. It's all about harem, right? I guess maybe not. Maybe it can be classified as harem. I don't know if y'all know what harem is, but that's basically when you have the main character has a group of gorgeous women that he basically has around him and fawn over him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? D83, he knows about it. He's got a harem in real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like him when I grow up. I just play.
I'm not that guy. But thank you.
But so basically, they go around and I will say the action scenes are pretty good. The fight scenes, it's a lot of fighting. The animation is really, really good. I do like the animation. Voice acting is okay. For some characters, it's off to me. Lacks a lot of realistic emotion and stuff like that. But so basically he's just this epic OP character who runs around in a cape and hides in the shadows, and he plays Moonlight Sonata as if he's some ultimate badass. So it was okay. Senpai score, I give it a 6. Yeah, tough 6. Might be downgraded to a 5.5. I don't know. Just depends on the next season.
Am I wrong in thinking this is the lowest rating you've ever given one?
So I think so.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. It's, I don't know, man. It's just, it doesn't all gel to me. It doesn't follow kind of like this, storyline linear path. It's just kind of all over the place and misses some elements. I don't know. It's just, it's cool for what it is, but I'm not going to rave about it. Right. Except, like I said, for the animation and the fight scenes, dope. He's got some super epic OP moves. Like, if you're into those type of anime, this might be a good one for you, right? But it's really kind of cliche to me. So,
got you.
Yep. So there again, a 6, maybe 5.5. Depends on how I feel that day. So,
So you say he's got
but
some
yeah.
good
So
skills.
the Eminence in Shadow. Yeah. So all of his people, like they all go by like Roman characters like Alpha, Beta, Gamma, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna give it all up. Y'all watch. Tell me what you think. Let me know. It's just my opinion. I don't want to upset anybody. You might like it. You might think it's the greatest anime ever. I don't know. It's just not really for me. So, but yeah. So let's talk about some gaming for a second. One game that I am looking forward to release that should be coming out June 2nd is called Diablo. Diablo 4. It's an installment. Diablo 4 is the 4th installment. So I don't remember playing the first 2. I think I did years ago.
You did.
Many years ago. It's been a long time. Diablo 3 was fire. Let's just say that.
That
Diablo
was really
3 was
good.
absolute fire. So Diablo is a top-down anime, right? So it's kind of like the best way to describe it is like you're looking down or kind of slanted at your character. It's not third person. You know what I'm saying? You got to see your character running around and, you just kind of move around and, you know what I'm saying? You explore areas, dungeons. It's an action RPG. So it's not like your typical, like you would think, like first, third person view. So.
Mm-hmm.
But the premise is you fight a bunch of monsters, right? It's got a good storyline, though. The storyline is continuous for the most part. So if you've never played it, go ahead and start with Diablo 1 if you can find it out there somewhere. It's old. And the graphics are, good for the time it came out. But Diablo 3 might be a good place to start, too. I don't know. That's kind of where I remembered. So there's an expansion to Diablo 3 that's really good, too. But so it's dropping June 2nd. Diablo 4 continues the story of Sanctuary. That is the place that was built by demons. Demons and angels, if I'm not mistaken, and Nephilim. If you don't know what a Nephilim is, that is the spawn or the offspring of an angel and a demon in human form.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Nephilim in real life. Shut up. Don't say nothing.
Sure it's not 2 demons?
Oh, you're disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
Listen, anybody ask for your comments. Ain't nobody asked for them. But it's a highly anticipated game.
Yes.
It is Blizzard is publishing it, Activision Blizzard. Blizzard has been the creators of all 4. And I got to play the beta. Beta was dope. I liked it a lot. So you can play a druid, you can play a sorcerer, a necromancer, a barbarian, I believe, and I'm missing one other.
The new class, is it the rogue?
Yes, the rogue. Thank you. So it's pretty dope. I have the only character I played was the druid because I'm a druid in real life. The bear is my spirit animal. Shut up. Don't say nothing. So anyways, check it out. I know my gamer fans, I'm sure, have heard of it, and they're hotly anticipating it. There's been a mix of reviews from the beta, a lot of things that they want to see fixed or they don't think really kind of excelled. But, it is what it is. We'll have to wait to the release and play it, the full game, and see what it is.
Yes.
So
I have already pre-purchased.
I have not because I don't want to spend the money, but I know I am because I want to play the game. So the dilemma. Stuff out here. But that's what it is, y'all. Now let's get into it. Our group discussion, group topic, whatever you want to call it. If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
That's something like from that.
This could go all sorts of ways.
It's a good song. It's a good song too, by the way.
It is.
Yeah, Mace Holland World album.
This thing.
featuring the Locks and DMX.
Yes.
Great song.
Yes. Fox killed it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
And your guy
I don't
too,
care for
DMX
Mace too
good.
much these days, but you know.
True.
Yeah, X was on it. That's right. Absolutely.
X was on that.
I'm an X fan to the heart. Listen,
Rap music.
X can
really
do no
good back
wrong
then.
to me.
Hip hop
It was
really good back then. Yeah.
I agree.
It was.
I think. You know,
Yeah.
for
Rough Riders had it locked down, man.
Oh yeah. Rough Riders, Bad Boy,
No question.
Rockefeller. It was a good time.
Bad Boy was hot too. Yeah. Absolutely.
I know for me, if I had just 24 hours left to live, I would call everyone that meant something to me. So Maestro, that unfortunately leaves you out. I'm just joking. That you'd be one of the first people I call, if not the first.
No, that's okay.
That was good. That was good.
That's okay. That's lies and blasphemy. I know how it is. It's okay.
But I would hopefully get to spend my 24 hours with my kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here. Yes, indeed.
Kids.
24 hours. But what would, like, I don't know, man. I guess I could go so many, you can throw in so many scenarios, but let's say a giant asteroid is coming from Earth. I mean, let's
That's true.
Yeah.
And or aliens have come in and they have
so
they're gonna blow up the Earth with a Pew 36 explosive space modulator.
so at this point it's everybody's last 24 hours. It's not just mine, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what would you be doing? Like, what would of course it'd be mass chaos, right? So yeah, hanging with your kids, I'm down with. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to see my little ones, man.
Well, I'm not dying alone.
I might have. I don't know. Everybody's gonna be perished here. Gonna be gone soon. So, I hesitate to think, but I'm pretty sure there would be a whole lot of pillaging and destruction, and you just have a subset of people that seem to just turn to looting and theft and stuff when anything happens. I don't quite understand that.
But what are they going to do with it if they're not going to live?
Maybe it's just an impulse. Maybe the fact that they know they're going to die, and you know what?
Yeah,
forget
I've
it.
always
I'm
wanted
just
to
gonna
do
what I
this.
want to do. I don't know. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm with you. I can see that.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there will be a lot of chaos going on. I'm going to gather my children, and I'm going to find the person with the most guns. I'm going to stay with them. Because listen, at least I stand a better chance of survival with them. So
that means you're not hanging out with me because I ain't got nothing but butter knives. So we're gonna be throwing some serious butter knives.
Oh man. Well, I to be honest, I mean, I don't think they're coming for you. You too far out there. That might be too much of a journey for them. They'll be like, you know what? Yeah, we'll just leave him. He's out there, but we ain't gonna mess with him.
Even the aliens ain't coming out here. That was good. Look, we traveled a long way,
but I don't know, man. Exactly. No, he's too far out there. Yet the spaceship takes up the half the size of the Earth. It looks like a solar eclipse.
I know, right? Saying?
I don't know. It's nonsense talking. But all right, let's so Mello, right? The logical stuff I get, right?
Of course,
family and stuff. So let's just say, for instance,
yeah.
Let's speak on the illogical.
Okay.
Right? Illogically, children are good. Let's just take that out for the sake of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What would you really do? 24 hours to live. You ain't got to worry about family, nothing like that. Friends, everybody's gonna be good. But if you had 24 hours and aliens are coming or an asteroid is coming,
a Pew, what was that again?
A Pew 36 explosive space modulator.
Okay.
Yes, that came. By the way, that's off of. Do you remember what song that was? The '83. Now, originally it came from a show It came from Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes, yep.
But do you remember what album or what artist that was? The 83.
I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, no. It's not ringing any bells to me right now.
Came off of Ludacris's album.
Mm.
I forget the guy's name now, but they were doing the kind of like a freestyle at the end,
Mm-hmm.
and 4 Eyes, maybe I think it was his name. 4 Eyes. I'm going to blow up the earth with my Pew 36 explosive space modulator. Buddha be praised, you meditator. You don't remember that one?
Nah, we'll see. I wasn't that big of a Luda fan. I mean, I liked him, but
bro.
I didn't get down with him too much.
For real,
yeah.
Man. Hey, that album was dope. I think that was his first album too.
Word of mouth,
if I'm not mistaken.
Was that his first album?
I think. Yeah, I think it was the first one. Yeah. So, but he featured him on. I swear I can't remember his name. I said 4 Eyes, but I don't think it is. But he was on the second album too. They did another kind of freestyle song. Anyways, I digress. Back to these aliens that are coming for us.
Right.
So, Mello.
Panic.
Why?
Because things are out of my control. I'm like, what else would you like logically do? Like your first thought is like, you're going to panic. It's like, what do I do? Like it might take a while to kind of gather your thoughts and kind of figure out, let's see if I can get some coherency going on and let's just take this step by step.
Right.
But I think, my children, of course, are opposite sides of the world right now, basically.
Remember, I said, no, children, family's going to be good. We're taking out. I'm going to
be mad.
What's up?
Come think about it. I'm really going to be mad though.
I would understand that.
Yeah, because I'm going to be like,
you're going to fight back?
I wish I would have known that this was coming, because then I would have been late on my bills. I would have been paying on nothing. Like, it's all good.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. See?
It's about to end anyways.
Come get me. Y'all can collect from my corpse.
But that does bring up a good point, because, do I have, any power? Do I have the ability to possibly try and fight back? Or at least die trying. I'm going to die anyway, right? So.
Hey, man, what do you do? Can you escape? You can't really escape. That's kind of that probably wasn't the best scenario to put out there.
I mean, that's one scenario. I mean, if you think about it.
I mean, it could, who knows how, realistic it is, but I'm just saying. But 24 hours to live, that's kind of I don't know, man. Without getting too sentimental and too deep. Like, that's kind of crazy. I thought, I tell you one thing, your mortality will certainly, you'll realize how fragile it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that right, but
well, if there's something that you could possibly do in 24 hours that you have not done,
right? Okay.
What would you try to accomplish in that 24 hours? Is that enough time to accomplish anything?
I don't think so. I mean, it just depends on what it is, I guess.
I guess if
you're racing against the clock.
I guess if I didn't have kids, things would definitely, twist around. If this was me in my early 20s, it would have definitely been a different, different
I already
process.
Know what you're gonna say.
What you trying to say? I would have ended up in a brothel. No, I ended up in a brothel, just hanging out.
It's absolutely. This man would have been in the chicken strip, just throwing out all this money. Got drinks in his hand, partying up. That would have been it.
I would have first been like, why are they even open right now?
right, exactly.
Like, if you think about it, and I mean, we don't know if this is how the events really happened, but like, if you've seen the movie Titanic, they knew the ship was going down.
Mm-hmm.
And like, as things were getting more intense and like closer to the ship actually sinking, the orchestra that was playing on deck, they started to walk away and they're like, where are we going? What are we going to do?
Right.
Let's just continue. Like,
far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart will go on.
Man. Oh man.
No, you
It's
didn't like my
nails on a
Celine
chalkboard.
Dion? You didn't
Good
like my
job, sir.
Celine?
Thank you for that
You didn't like my
rendition.
Celine Dion?
What? Oh my stars. I don't even know what that was. Certainly wasn't Celine Dion. It was a good attempt, though. I will say that.
I'm not gonna lie.
A horrible attempt, but you know.
I watched that movie.
What's that? Mm-hmm.
And I cried.
You cried.
Who didn't?
Me.
Don't let go.
Yes, you did.
Don't let go.
I did. Oh, you when Jack was frozen and she woke. Yeah. Jack.
I was like,
oh
no.
Man, it's okay, man. Listen, there's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with a man crying. We have emotions just like everybody else. So you let yourself cry, sir. You let them out.
It seems like every time.
You understand?
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it seems like every time there's a movie where someone's stranded out in the water, that happens to me. Doesn't matter if it's, Titanic or Tom Hanks and Castaway and Wilson got away.
Well, hey, that joy was real. Wilson, yo, that was real. Gosh, man, you heard the pain in his voice, man. It's all over a volleyball too.
This is true.
You know, before I ever saw the movie, I saw a clip of him yelling Wilson, right? And it was something about he lost. I don't know if it was social media. I don't know, but anyways, but it was like there was a caption saying he lost his best friend, and he was screaming Wilson. I was like, oh man, that's so sad. Then I watched the movie and I realized it was a volleyball. Bro, I was so disappointed.
But think about it. Like, if you're by yourself on the ocean, are you going to make friends with Jaws? Like, I think a volleyball would be a suitable friend.
Man, listen, me and the fish would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? I would have, you know what I'm saying? But Wilson? Like, I mean, I feel him. It really goes to, I understand the picture they were trying to paint. You know what I'm saying? In his mental situation. I get it. But I'm just saying, I was disappointed. This man is yelling at him. Does he know that volleyball ain't real? This man painted a face on him and everything. Yo, like, or he drew a face on him. Just like, yo, this is so disappointing. It was a good movie, though. It was a good movie.
That was a very
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I just watched that other.
So, I don't know.
The Man Named Otto.
A Man Called Otto?
Man Called Otto.
Oh, you watched it?
Yes. Yeah, I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up. That was very good.
Really?
Very good. I definitely recommend watching
check that out then. Okay. All right. Might sit down and check that out.
Yeah, I definitely would.
Tom Hanks is a good actor.
Oh, yeah.
Very.
I definitely
yes,
like his work.
I'm a fan.
Forrest Gump, Big.
So
Big would probably be my favorite Forrest Gump. Wow. Big would probably be my favorite Tom Hanks movie. That and Forrest Gump.
Big?
Yeah, Big. You never seen Big?
Forrest Gump is A1 to me.
You gotta
watch.
No,
I don't
Big.
think so. I've never heard of it. Big?
It was an 80s movie.
Like just B.I.G.?
Yep. It was a late 80s movie.
Oh, that's probably why you said that.
Gotta watch it.
I
gotta watch it, man.
All right.
Shimmy, shimmy,
like that.
Pop, shimmy, shimmy, rock. Man, it's a very good movie. That wasn't doing the Nelly version.
This man was into it just now.
Oh, dude.
It's
great. I don't want to tell you.
I got confused for a second.
I don't want to tell you what the movie's about. You really, really have to watch the movie.
Okay, I'll check it out. On your recommendation, sir, I will check it out. I will. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to wrap it up for the night. That's what it is, man. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Check us out on our YouTube page, Humpin' It, HUMPIN 'IT. All right? It might not be an apostrophe because it's a YouTube page, so forgive me. But y'all know what I mean. Check us out. All right? Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Yes. I almost forgot. The next time you're humping it, think of us. Get your mind out of the gutter. Love you guys. 2 fingers. Peace.
Peace.